Hello everyone, what is up and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new vlog over the next few days. I feel like I haven't actually sat down and vlogged in a while because our last few weeks have just been crazy with traveling and trips and my bachelorette and going to Disney with Carter and Matt and doing a friend trip, and just all these things have just been really crazy and chaotic, and so I have not been vlogging and I haven't been in a while, but it feels good to just be vlogging and hanging out with all of you. And I feel like I have some bigger, I say big life updates, just updates in life in general. So I thought, you know what, let's get a vlog going, moving and grooving, and let's hang out for a few days. It is the 23rd, so May 23rd. It is the end of the workday, so I was like, you know what, the sun is shining, it's beautiful. It was actually a really rainy, gloomy morning. It was so dark and we had a huge like thunder rainstorm this morning. I think that's because we had a big heat wave. It was 89 degrees yesterday here in New England, and that was our first kind of like hot day of spring summer. Definitely not spring weather, but summer weather. And so normally when we get that the day after, sometimes we get heat rain, like rain that comes in after it's been extremely hot. So I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna vlog today, it'll be a gloomy day, I'll just pick up the vlog on Friday. But the sun is shining, the birds are chirping, it's absolutely gorgeous out. I feel like it killed a little bit of the heat, so right now it is a whopping 79 degrees. I hope it gets even colder because I like when the windows are open and it's just a little bit on the cooler side. So anyway, welcome to the fun and chaotic chatty vlog. Here it is. It's here and we have lots of things to share. First, my newest thing that I've been doing probably for the last like month or so that I've been enjoying every afternoon, what gets me through the afternoon since I've swapped out my caffeinated Diet Coke, is I drink a Kirkland brand, the Costco brand of vitamin waters. The only flavor that I really like is the acai blueberry pomegranate. That one, 10 out of 10, chef's kiss. I love them so much that I told Corey he's not allowed to drink them, so I can have those. And then he has the other 3 flavors. So I've been enjoying that every afternoon. It's like you want a little beveragino treat, but I didn't really want a soda, and I don't just want water, and I like don't need a liquid IV, so it's like, well, what do you drink besides just regular juice? And this just hits the spot. So with that, without further ado, let's get into the vlog, and we are gonna start by just sitting and chatting for a little while because I feel like I have some catching you guys up to do, or like I have some catching, what am I trying to say? I have some catching up to do with you guys. I have some things to catch you guys up on, you know what I mean? And I feel like this past month has just been wild. Like I said, it is May 23rd, and I feel like the whole month we've just been distant. We've just been distant from each other because I've had so much going on. So the first weekend in May, as you saw, I had my bachelorette trip to Austin, Texas. So unbelievably fun, so perfect. I had the best time on that bachelorette. I loved every second of it. My best friend planned the perfect bachelorette for me. It was the perfect mix of fun, going out, you know, party girl fun vibes, and relaxing quality time. Because I live far away from a lot of my friends now, it was so nice to just get a lot of individual personal quality time with all the girls. So that was a huge win and I loved that. I would say my 3 highlights from the bachelorette weekend were definitely the Denim and Diamonds outfit. That was my favorite. Chipotle catering and having like a PJ Prosecco night at home, and then the last was the boat day. Just all good vibes. It was so fun. And those vlogs, my pack and prep with me and the bachelorette vlog, are live, so I can have them linked down below. I can put them in a little card up here, whichever side it is. If you want to watch those, go watch them. I love the bachelorette vlog. It's so fun and chaotic and just like high energy, let's go girls, good vibes. So that was fun. So then when I came back from the most perfect bachelorette weekend in the whole world, I just absolutely loved it. Like I said, the vlogs are linked down below. I ended up doing a full workday on a Wednesday, and then Thursday I had a follow-up appointment for my heart. As you know, a few months ago I was having some really high heart palpitations, so they recommended that I go see a heart doctor just to make sure that everything was okay. So we went to the heart doctor. My mom came with me just so I didn't have to go by myself because Corey was actually out of town for work. So we went to the heart doctor, and my doctor was so nice, so kind. He was just absolutely incredible. I am so glad that they referred me to this particular doctor because he was just next level. He was so amazing, so incredible. And so what he ended up recommending was was, he said it could be one of three things, which is why I was having the heart palpitations and whatnot. The first was high anxiety, high stress, right? Which is what they believe it is. However, there's two other options that they want to just weigh out. So when we were talking through it, he said there's two things that could be going on with my heart. So they wanted to put me on a heart monitor just to make sure that they could weigh out any of the other things that could be going on with my heart, just to weigh them out to make sure that they're not there. The first is that my heart basically could be, when your heart is beating top and the bottom, the blood is coming in on the top and coming out at the bottom, and there's two options that could be happening, which is giving me an irregular heartbeat. My heart could be beating and then like the top is going and then it just lets out all the blood at the bottom after it's, you know, beaten, which is why it feels really tight or really like hard when the palpitation is happening. Or the other thing is my heart could be having like a hiccup where it's not adding an extra beat, but kind of, it's like adding half the extra beat. So again, I am not a health professional. Please go to see your doctor if any of this is going on. Do not accept medical advice or any of the words that I am saying, because I am not a doctor. I literally work a corporate 9-to-5 job. Please go see your doctor with any questions that you have about your own heart. I'm just sharing my experience and what my doctor was saying could be happening to me. So with that being said, we left the doctor's office and they said that they wanted to put me on a heart monitor, and I said, hey, I'm actually going out of town tomorrow for about a week. Is there any way that we could come in after that trip that I go on and then we can put the heart monitor on? And they said yes, absolutely, no problem. So I do have a heart monitor on. It's not anything crazy. I just got it on Monday after we came back from our trip, which I will talk about. We'll just do one thing at a time. This isn't anything scandalous. Don't come for me on the internet here, but I just have this little square monitor here, which this is attached just like by a little adhesive, and then underneath here I have a purple wire and I have a little metal, I want a metal, like the electrodes under here, like right underneath my boob area where my heart beats. That way, if I'm ever having a palpitation, I can double tap this, it'll buzz, which I think it may just have, and it will basically track whatever my heart rate is at that time from 10 seconds before to the 20-second duration. That way it can catch anything. I am being monitored 24/7. I wear my heart monitor for 22 of the 24 hours of the day. So every morning I take it off for an hour, and then an hour before bed I take it off as well so that it can charge. So right now I have myself on a schedule. Today's Thursday. I've had it since Monday. I take my heart monitor off between 8 and 8:15 to about 9:15. Sometimes I'll push it to 9:30 right before my first meeting of the day. That way I can shower, eat breakfast, and I can be a little bit more mobile. It's very comfortable. It's just like a purple little wire here that's connecting and doing my 24/7 EKG basically, so that it can monitor my heart rate. And then at night, about an hour and a half before bed, I'll take it off around 9:15 p.m. at night. That way it can charge for right before I go to bed. Corey helps me stick the heart monitor back on, and I have the little electrodes that go in the back so that it can test my EKG. I currently have this heart monitor from now until June 4th. In the morning I take it off and I have it shipped back to them for them to take all of my remaining data. Now I have had probably 2 or 3 palpitations since having the monitor. However, in the beginning when I was using the monitor, it was kind of a nightmare to like not see it buzz, but like sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It flashes green when it is like charged well. So I haven't had any problems with the monitor necessarily, but I've just been trying to get a little bit more comfortable with it. So now it must be charged really well, because now that I double tapped, it is now tracking my 30-second heart rate as if I'm having an episode, and the doctor is going to be like, you're not really doing a good job of tracking your palpitations, which I am doing my best, but I didn't think it was going to buzz. So either way, I'm on my heart monitor from now until June 4th. So it is oversized baggy t-shirts from now until June 4th. And I do have a bachelorette in about a week and a half for one of my best friends that's getting married this year. So I did ask if it was okay if I took it off if we went swimming, or I had a massage, or if I was wearing a tank top, and they said not a problem, just to make sure that I am wearing it for the majority of the day. And if that's the case, if I can take it off for, you know, 3 hours at a clip and then wear it until that following next morning and just keep it on for the majority of the day versus taking it off twice. So that is a little bit of a health update that I have, which I have my heart monitor on now, and I really don't feel it, honestly. I find it very comfortable, and I find it comforting that I have it. So just wanted to share my experience. If you've ever had a heart monitor, let me know kind of down below what your experience was. I mean, can you say you're enjoying a heart monitor? It's doing what it needs to do, and I'm glad that I went to the doctor and just made sure that everything was okay. And if it is stress and anxiety, that's okay too. Stress and anxiety is normal, and I am just so unbelievably grateful to have a doctor and a place where I can go to be checked out and seen. That just made me feel really good. So next on the updates is we came back from our friend trip to Disney with Carter and Matt. It was a blast. I struggle so much with long distance friendships because Carter is one of my best friends in the whole world, and it is so hard being 6 hours away. I wish nothing more that we could hang out every weekend on Friday night and order pizza and play board games, but we are just so far from them. We're 6 hours, and so when we get to see them in Disney, it is a blast, and especially this one because it was a true friend trip. The first time that we went, when the first time we met was last May, so May of 2023, but this trip we were together all morning, all night. The only time that we weren't together was like for like a quick little one time when they went to the boardwalk and we were at Pop, but we were even doing pool afternoons together. We were taking showers at the same time so that we could be in the parks together, and we would go together. It was just probably one of my favorite Disney trips that we have ever done, and I didn't vlog, and it actually felt really good not to vlog, to be honest with you. It was just nice to take a break and spend more quality time with friends that we don't get to see, so that was so lovely. And I'm posting a lot of short form content on Instagram, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, plug, it's at Brianna Tata, well, it's not it's, but at Brianna Tata on Instagram, and you can see all my fun short form content that I created. Carter did the same thing. We really just kind of did short form, and it was just a lot of fun to get more quality time, the two of us together, which I loved. We've texted every day, and I miss her, and we're hopefully gonna see them in anywhere from like 6 to 12 months. Again, we're hoping to either go to Canada or maybe they'll come here to Connecticut. So we're trying to find a time that we can all get back together and kind of meet up and spend some more time together. It's really hard when you're far away from your best friends that you just like want to be with 24/7. Long distance friendships are really hard, and I feel like they're not talked about all that often, but long distance friendships are great, but they suck because you just want to be with your friends all the time. So with that, those are just some quick life updates. Bachelorette was amazing, Disney was amazing, and your girl is basically Iron Woman with her heart monitor, and I am loving it. And totally forgot, Corey and I started the Marvel series. We started our Marvel journey. We watched Iron Man for the first time. I will be giving my full ratings of every single movie whenever I'm vlogging. Iron Man 1, I gave it an 8.75 out of 10. My brother was shocked that I didn't give it a 9 or even a perfect 10. And I said, but it's the first one, so I don't really know if I'm gonna keep that rating or if it's gonna change and what have you. So we will see what happens. But let me tell you, I loved Iron Man. If I could give it a 10 out of 10, I would. However, I just don't know what the next movies are gonna bring. And I will say I would give it a 9 out of 10 because I just want Tony Stark and Miss, I forget her name, I think it starts with a P. I just want them to be together, and I feel like the whole movie was just an opportunity even for them to have one kiss versus preluding some stuff. So like, just get them together, please. And do not spoil anything. Corey and I are watching all of the Marvel movies in their release order, not the Marvel Universe order. So tonight we are watching Iron Man 2. My brother said to skip the Hulk because the Hulk is like very different, and he ends up coming in a different movie way later, looks totally different, and like the plot doesn't mean anything. So we're gonna watch that movie later on. But this is a long chatty intro. It's just gonna be a chatty few days, and I have an Abercrombie order that I'm excited to share. And by order, I mean I got 2 new pairs of jean shorts because my shorts from last summer don't fit, and that's okay. I'm gonna get rid of them because I am never gonna wear things on my stomach that are not comfortable. So we'll try on my new shorts here in the next day or two. And that is all she wrote. We are going out now in a little bit at the end of the workday here because Corey bought an Apple Watch. He's back in his like Apple Watch era and wanted to get back on that trend. So we are going to Apple to pick up his Apple Watch, and then we're just gonna have a wholesome, fun little night at home. So I will take you all along on just some fun little cozy moments in our life. And like I said, the sun was out, and I love having the windows open and the fresh air. So welcome to the chatty vlog. Let me tell you, it's gonna be a chatty one. Also got my nails done. Do you like? I wanted the red again, and I love it. So I'm gonna turn off the camera now because if I don't, I'll keep talking to you all until I turn as blue as my shirt. So I love you guys, and I'll see you in a little bit. We are headed out. Where is that truck going? In the road. Does it not? It sees us driving, right? Yes. The truck was like literally pulling out into the main road. Well, we are finished up with the workday. We are headed to Evergreen Walk because Corey decided that he was going to buy an Apple Watch. You had an Apple Watch for a while, and then he got rid of it.
That because I got onto more of like a regular watch phase, but that was for like the past few years now. But now I'm kind of just like over the regular watch faces, but
Yeah.
like having like the top 3 that I enjoy the most,
Right.
and just keeping those, and then obviously wear those for like nicer outing events, for lack of a better phrase.
Versus making that like every day when you're at home working, you're gonna wear a nice watch.
Correct, yeah.
So we are headed off to Evergreen Walk here in Connecticut, which is kind of like an outdoor shopping mall kind of thing, because he bought an Apple Watch. He had been thinking about it for a while, decided to go with it, and you know, I have an Apple Watch. I really only wear mine when I'm at Disney / the one time I've been to the gym really recently. I do like the idea of tracking my steps though, and I like for my heart, I like that I can also tell my heartbeat. Not that it's always the most accurate, but I like to have it. So we're heading out to do that, and then we're also getting our car washed, because we have not gotten this car washed in what feels like, what?
Well,
100 years?
Well, it guaranteed hasn't been washed in 2 weeks since I've been
Since
gone.
you've been gone,
so
yeah. I feel like our
guaranteed.
car is just like disgusting. So we need to do that, and then we're gonna come home and make a nice dinner. I also realized, remember when you said you need to stop in Sephora? I actually do need to stop in Sephora.
Fantastic.
So we'll do when he goes into the Apple store, I'll run into Sephora. They're right across from each other. And then we're gonna head back, make a nice home cooked dinner. We're gonna watch the next Marvel movie tonight, but it's nice sometimes to leave your house at the end of the day when it's nice out. Yeah, also, my curls, you guys, are like really, I'll bring it closer to the camera, really curling today. This is just air dried as well. I just kind of like wet my hair and put some product in it. So this is the day I've been seeing all over. Also, sorry for like the weird lighting when the sun comes. Whoa, that was like a jet black.
Overpass.
Yeah, there we go. I've been seeing all over TikTok and social media that the girls are using the Day styling cream for their curls. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a try. So this is just the Day styling cream with a little bit of the Day leave-in wave spray, and I literally just run it through my fingers, scrunch it up, let it air dry, and I'm really liking it, honestly. I feel like Corey was even saying, he was like, the more that you let your natural curls just be, and you try not to straighten them, and you just let them kind of be what they are, they get all like nice and tight and coily. So another chatty segment here, but off to run a few errands and then home for a nice little dinner. We were finishing up and I said, oh, it's just such a beautiful night. I said, Corey, do you want to go and get some ice cream? And he said, yes. So we are headed out to my favorite little ice cream place. It's not in our town, but it's probably like what, like a 10-minute drive, not even?
It's literally 2 seconds from the
airport. Yeah, so it's like 10 minutes from our house. And the thing I like about it is it's called Tailwinds, and when I tell you, I'll show you a little video of it. It is so cute and so small, and because it's near the airport, I love that the name is Tailwinds, like the tailwind from an airplane. So we are headed out now. I already know what I'm gonna get, because I always get the exact same thing, and it's my all-time favorite. Do you have any idea what you're gonna get tonight, or not sure?
Not one.
Yeah, I feel like you always try different things.
I like to try to be different.
Yeah, you try to get different stuff. So let's go and get some delicious ice cream. We got our ice cream. I got a vanilla and chocolate twist in a cake cone with rainbow sprinkles, but I had to already start eating it because it was getting very, very messy. And you got, share with the clan,
Pineapple Express. It is pineapple Dole Whip with pineapple juice.
Which is basically like what you get in Disney. And I said, are you really missing it?
Yeah, I love a U float is so good though.
Oh, at Disney, yeah. I said, is that what you're really getting, Dole Whip? He said, yeah, why? I said, you must really be missing it if you're getting Dole Whip. So we're gonna relax and enjoy our ice cream, but it's literally just like a little hole in the wall. It's so cute. It's literally our favorite ice cream place. We always come, and both of our ice creams were what was it, $11
in total?
I think mine's only like $3, but I think then I pay for the sprinkles, so it's like $5.
Yeah, no, I know mine, because mine's like a specialty pack.
Yeah. So we're sitting in our car, and I just wanted to show you for reference. This is Tailwinds. It is this little itty bitty hole in the wall ice cream store. There's barely any cars that can even fit in the parking lot, but I just wanted to show it because I just think it's so cute. morning, basically afternoon, because it is now Friday and it is 12 o'clock, so I'm on my lunch break. But we had such a nice, relaxing evening last night. Also, sorry if you can see any little green light up over here. I have my heart monitor on, so it might flash green through my shirt. So just in case you think I'm a robot, it's because I have my heart monitor on. But we had the nicest day yesterday. I said to Corey, after work felt so long for the first time in what feels like forever. Like, it actually felt like a really long evening at home, which was so nice. We ended up, like you saw, went to Evergreen Walk to pick up Corey's Apple Watch. He actually is there right now because he actually picked up the wrong band, like it was too big, so we had to go and switch it out. And then we went to Sephora, and I'm gonna do a little Sephora haul. I only got a few things. They were actually just needs, minus one thing was kind of a want, but basically a need, so I'm not justifying, but I'll share with you what I got. And then what did we do from there? We went to get the car washed because our car was disgusting because it had not been washed in a very long time. We came home and made steak on the grill with some mashed potatoes and roasted veggies, and then we watched Iron Man 2. So first, let me show you my Sephora haul, and then we went to bed, woke up this morning, and hung out. But let me show you my Sephora haul. First and foremost, I got 4 things, and then I used my points for some samples, which I'll share, and then they also gave me a nice little perfume sample to try, which is cute. This was kind of an expensive Sephora run, honestly, because 2 of the products are very expensive, which I needed. So the first being, I needed another Luminous Silk Flawless foundation, my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk in the shade 6.5, and I used to buy the big size of the foundation because I used to go through it a lot faster. However, I honestly don't go through foundation that fast anymore, so I just needed another shade. I actually just finished and went to the bottom of this one, so I needed to get another one. This isn't my summer shade. It's kind of like my first 2 or 3 weeks of summer shade, and then I also already had a summer shade from the Sephora sale, so I got that. And then I also got another of the Caudalie Vinyl Perfect Brightening Dark Spot Serum. I really like this. I did buy it full price once already, maybe during, I don't think it was this Sephora sale, I think it was the Sephora sale before that, and I really like it. It is a pricey product. It's about $82, which is very nauseating for a skincare. However, I do think it works. I think I get a really nice glow from my skin. I also in the past for my eczema have had a lot of these like darker circular spots. You can't even really tell, like see that little dark spot on my eye? That is from my eczema. So when I get my eczema and then the spot goes away, it leaves like that dark purple residue and a little bit of a stain, almost like a scar. So I do feel like this has helped. So I made a pact to myself that I am allowed to use this from now through when we get married in September. And then after that, maybe it'll be like a, I don't know, once every other day kind of serum, or when I do like a full skincare thing, I'll use it, but I really don't want to put an $82 skincare product in my regimen. It just feels like it's expensive, but you never know with my eczema. I have to be really particular, so that's me justifying the price, but either way, I still love it. And then I actually ran out of my Lancome Idol Lash Volumizing Mascara, so I needed a new one. This is not... Okay, perfect. I was like, did I buy waterproof? No. So this is my favorite mascara with the Tartlet Tubing Mascara. Words are hard. Those are my favorites. And then I wanted a new blush brush. I've had mine for about 4 years, and it's just like really yucky and kind of gross, and I haven't washed it yet. However, it was a very, very cheap Sephora brush. I think I got it for like $10 years ago when I first started getting into makeup. So I wanted to invest in one of the Pro brushes, and I love their line of blushes, so I got the Sephora 93 Pro blush brush, which I like. I like that it has that angledness to it, and I find that I can be a little bit more like concentrated with my blush, and this is when I want just like particular color in certain spots. So very happy about that. I guess I didn't need to take it out of the box, but I did. So that is what I got at Sephora. And then I had a lot of points to redeem, and I actually wanted to get back into using this. However, again, it's a pricey night serum through Drunk Elephant, and I just haven't wanted to. So instead what I did was they actually had these for 100 points each, so I got 3 of them because I'll put 1 in the cabinet and then 2 for my travel bag. And it is the TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum. I've used it before in a little bit bigger than this, but not as big as the actual size, and I have loved it. Truly, I have enjoyed it so much, and I haven't used it in probably I want to say a year and a half. I think the last time that I used it was when we were living in Boston. I do like it. I think that it was great for my skin. However, it's just a pricey item, and I also think that your skincare can be very basic and have very good skin. So I didn't want to do too much and go all the way into it with the full price, like bigger item first. I wanted to kind of test it out. And then I got the Dolce & Gabbana light blue. They gave this to me as like a little free sample. I didn't have to use my points for it or anything. And I actually like these because when we travel for a long weekend or we're going somewhere, I can just pop one of these in my bag versus having to bring my big perfume, and it saves me a lot of space in my bag. So that was my Sephora haul. See, my camera battery's gonna die. BRB. We are back. Sorry if the camera angle changed. Like I said, my camera battery was dying, so I needed to get a new battery. But I wanted to talk about Iron Man 2. I liked Iron Man 2. I gave it, what did I give it? I think I gave it an 8.25 out of 10. And I liked Iron Man 2. I really did enjoy it. I will say the only thing is I did not think that it was nearly as good as Iron Man 1. But I also find that sometimes the sequels are harder to rate than the first ones. And I also feel like because we haven't seen so many of the movies yet, it's hard to give them an honest rating, because I feel like once we actually get through all of them, then I'll be able to kind of go back and give a better rating. But I really did like Iron Man 2, and I love that. I actually didn't know this, but because my brother is a big Marvel fan, he told us the ending scene that comes after the credits is like pivotal to the next movie and what's coming. So we watched that. So excited for Thor, because Thor is the next movie, and that is amazing, and I'm excited. We're gonna watch Thor tonight, so that has been fun watching the Marvel. So yeah, 8.25, and then I bumped up my Iron Man 1 rating to a 9 out of 10. I believe that I am Tony Stark. I love his sarcasm and his humor and his just like off-the-cuff wittiness. I find that we really relate, and if I was a superhero, maybe I would be Iron Man. Who knows if I'd be any others? Obviously I haven't seen any others, but that was really fun to watch last night. And then also, update on the curly hair. Yesterday I used the Day styling cream and just the Day wave spray. Loved it. Felt like my curls were really big. However, when I wear my hair curly, I normally use my middle part. However, because not that there's not volume, but I just feel like my middle pieces look a little funny. So I went back to my middle school days and I did the middle part, I know. And I actually feel like I kind of like my hair a little bit more when it's curled in the middle part. I find that it gives this a little bit more volume. And once I get my curls a little bit more manageable and underway as I see them fit, because I'm trying out new things. Today, this is the same thing as yesterday, the Day styling cream and the Day like wavy hairspray, which I absolutely love. I'm really enjoying it. I will say the only problem that I have with my hair is like, here's a perfect example, and I think it's just from heat damage and whatnot, but like these front pieces never want to curl like my underneath pieces. It's like if I were to chop all of this off, I don't even still think that it would curl. And then over here, I actually used the brush that Greta Wilson uses. It's like a twist brush because I wanted this piece to actually finally curl, and I liked it, so I'm glad that it came out good. But like these curls back here to me are like perfect. I love these like wonky kinky curls, and I think over time it'll get even wonkier. Not wonky, but like nice and keep the curls tight. So with that, happy Friday. It's a great day. After I finish up my lunch break, or I'm gonna go and make some lunch right now, then we can do my Abercrombie shorts try on. I got that's my address. I got 2 shorts in the mail from Abercrombie, and I got them in a size 4 because all my other shorts were not fitting anymore, and we do not keep shorts in this house that don't fit. So we will do a try on haul. I got them on sale as well. I think normally they're anywhere from like 20% off, and then you can get a stackable code. So when I see a sale, I always try to buy some shorts, and I want to get rid of a lot of mine that don't fit. So we'll do an Abercrombie shorts try on as well. And happy Friday, and I am so excited it's the weekend because we need the weekend so bad. Hello and welcome to my Abercrombie shorts try on haul. I can have both of the pairs that I bought linked down below. These are the high rise, or actually they're the high rise, the dad short in the size 27, so a 4 in the Curve Love. I like them, but I'm just wondering, and I know that they're supposed to be a little bit big here, but I'm just wondering if they look a little bit too big. This is the back of the shorts. I feel like they look fine, and I like that they're a little bit like when I walk, they're a little bit bigger and they have more room. And the thing I like here too is that there's a little bit, but not, oh, my finger slipped. There's like a little bit of stretch, but not too much. And once they go in the dryer, they'll definitely shrink. And I like the dark wash color. I even think that this with like a cute little pair of white sneakers would be cute. So here is the first one. I think this is the dark wash. I can have the washes linked down below as well. But here's the first one. I'm gonna give them a maybe for right now. Again, I'm still trying to kind of figure out how I like my shorts to fit, because I like them looser, but I don't know if I like the look of them loose, if that makes sense. Like I want them to be comfortable but not super baggy. So here's the first pair. I do like them. I'm just wondering if they look kind of funny, but either way, shorts number one. Let's try on the second pair. Alrighty, so this is pair number two, and let me tell you, I already love these 100 times more. I am somebody that does not believe there is a single piece of clothing that actually is true to size. The idea of anything being true to size other than leggings, there is no such thing, because these are the exact same size, 27s, and where I feel like they're, I don't even want to say they're big down here, they feel totally different. I think the cut is definitely different. Those are a little bit more outward than these. I love these. Again, they're the same size, so 27 size 4 in the high rise Curve Love dad shorts. And I love the back as well. I also like that, like, I don't want to be old with my like butt cheeks hanging out, so I love the length on these too. So these are going to be a definite keep. Again, I'll have both linked down below. These are definitely a little bit more comfortable. So here's what I will say. I'm not ready to part with the other dark pair yet, but I definitely don't love them as much as these. So I find that I would get way more use out of these than those. So I need to decide if I want to keep them or if I want to maybe get another pair of this kind of raw hem style that I like in the size 4. Maybe they have it in a darker wash that's just different from that. And that's why I always recommend trying things on too, because these are both supposed to be a 4, and these in my stomach fit different and down here than the other shorts. So I always recommend trying everything on. But these are the shorts. Again, one more time for reference, I can have them linked down below. I really like them and I love the raw hem detail. So Abercrombie stays winning in the jean shorts category. I really don't buy jean shorts from anywhere else besides there and sometimes Princess Polly when they fit right. So these are gonna be my new most worn shorts of the summer for sure. Well, hello everybody. It is 2:57, so almost 3 o'clock. We have 2 hours left in the workday, and let me tell you, I am itching to get outside. It is a beautiful day. It says on the ALEXA that when I tap it, does it not want it? Oh, maybe I unplugged it. 83 degrees. I was like, is it not going to tell me the temperature? But it looks like the screen turned off, so I don't know what's going on with it. But we have 2 hours left in the workday. I am ready for the weekend. I'm itching for it because it's a beautiful sunny day. There's barely a cloud in the sky. Everything is green and it just looks so fresh and comfy. And I just want to be outside and go for like a nice little walk after work. But 2 hours left, and I have a little bit of admin to get done for work and then just personal stuff. So what I like to do, I don't have any meetings the rest of the day, which is great. It means I can just get some of my miscellaneous tasks done. One thing I like to do during the day, if I can, is I like to update my budget spreadsheets on Fridays, on the paydays, because today is payday, thank God. And I like to go in and update my spreadsheet from the last week and a half, day, whenever the last time that I updated it was. I think the last time that I updated was maybe like a week ago. Maybe it was Monday, so it was only like 4 days week. And I'm gonna go in there and update my budget, because now that we have the wedding sinking fund, I need to be able to pull money out of there to pay for certain things that we've done for the wedding. So I have this like conglomerate running tally in the budget sheet. And then we are going to finish out the workday. So I have my blue lights on. These are from Amazon. I can have them linked down below. I have them in black. It kind of reminds me of the SpongeBob, like when has his big glasses on. But my camera is literally on my little charger thing, because it's the only little tripod-y area of thing I have. And then I also have the clear ones, which are also cute. So yeah, maybe I'll do the clear for a little bit. I feel like I've worn the black a lot this week. So are they a placebo effect? I don't know. I like them. I got them off Amazon, and I feel like it's better than just staring at my screen all day if it can block some of the blue light. So with that, let's finish out this work day and get some tasks that are just outstanding done. And I also think I need to pay my car emissions, because that's on my to-do list. So we have a few things to get done before the end of the workday. everybody. We are in the car because I thought of a little last minute idea. It is a gorgeous day. It is so beautiful, and this is something I feel like that Corey and I are still adapting to as we live in like suburbia, right? Yeah. Is that we're not close to a city. We're not close to like the idea of like free things to do, if that makes sense. We don't always just want to like go out and shop around. Yeah, like a beach, or when we used to walk into the city, or when we would go and sit at a brewery and bring a deck of cards and, you know, grab a quick dinner. I just feel like we have to go so much farther now here that we live in suburbia to do that, and that's totally fine. But it's such a beautiful day, and it's about 5 o'clock, so the workday has ended, and I was like, what are we gonna do for the next like 4 to 5 hours while we're awake? Like, it's so nice outside. If I could, I would rather kind of stay outside and enjoy it. And I was like, wait, why don't we go and surprise my mom and go to our campground? So for anyone that's new to the channel, we camp at a campground, not tent. I just want, let me put that disclaimer. I'm not a tent girl.
Not a tent.
It is a like 40-foot, I'll show a little video of it, but it's like a 40-foot trailer that has, you know, 2 bedrooms, a full kitchen, a bathroom, a living room, all of the, you know, it's glamping, okay? It's giving glamping. But my mom works there in the campground store, and so I was like, you know what, why don't we go up? It's a Friday, it's only about a 30-minute drive, it's not far at all, and we can have dinner at the food truck, we can spend some quality time with my mom, because my mom's been working a lot the last few weeks, and we can spend some time with her. And it's Friday night, so it's bingo, and it's Memorial Day weekend, so it'll be busy. So she'll just be kind of relaxing. Yeah, so it'll probably be a big pot for bingo. Fingers crossed that we win. Give your good juju in the comments below.
Make people pissed.
Yeah, make people mad, because every time Corey and I go, we like always win, but people are like, you're never here. People. Yeah, you're never here and you always win. So we are headed up. We are so excited to go to the campground. Sorry that the camera's like a little, see, it's almost like,
oh, it's from
there, that's why. It's the sunroof. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even, oh, yeah, there we go. So we are headed out now, so it's about a 30-minute drive, and then we are gonna go spend some quality time with my mom and enjoy a nice little Friday evening. We could spend the night, but because we are driving to Rhode Island tomorrow, Corey wants to go to the gym. We still have some laundry to get done. It's just like, it's a quick 30 minutes there and back, like a straight shot up the highway. So it's not a big deal. So we're gonna take out some cash because the food truck and bingo, of course, is cash. How much do you think we should take?
Well, I'm just gonna take out $100 just to.
$100?
Well, just to take out. I need 20 for myself. Then food for the dinner.
Yeah.
So like that's 20. Then it's just like I feel so it's just good to have cash.
Cash.
On you anyway.
I agree with that. Okay, so Corey's getting some cash, and then we are headed up to the campground. We are doing food truck dinner, right, Mom? Food truck. Oh. Saying hi to somebody. We're doing food truck dinner. I got mozzarella sticks and a large order of onion rings. Mom got a grilled cheese, and Corey got a chicken Caesar wrap with roasted chicken?
Roasted chicken.
I'm surprised you didn't do like breaded like a chicken tender.
I want better.
And then they do fried Oreos for dessert, and that is what we will also be getting.